Find out exactly what happened when Maryland resident Gail Metwally set her home ablaze, along with everyone else who was inside. On April 21st, Elkton, Maryland, became the backdrop for an incident so startling that it captured the nation's attention. The central figure in this unsettling drama was Gail J. Metwally, a 47-year-old woman whose actions on this day would lead to her facing grave charges including attempted murder, arson, and assault. The day was marked by an argument that witnesses described as intense, involving Metwally and two others, a prelude to the horrifying events that would soon unfold. Metwally had been arguing with other residents in the home, although over what exactly the argument was is unknown. Metwally's actions post-argument were not just alarming, they were calculated and chilling. Witnesses recounted with horror as they saw her setting multiple fires within her home. But what was perhaps even more shocking was her next action. Metwally calmly pulled up a chair on her front lawn, creating for herself a front-row seat to the destruction she had orchestrated. One Snapchat video, later reviewed by NBC News, disturbingly shows her engrossed in a book as the fire she set consumed her home. Senior Deputy State Fire Marshal Oliver Alkire provided a detailed account of Metwally's actions, as relayed by a 911 caller. The 911 caller stated that she actually went inside the house, set multiple items, multiple fires inside the house. She then exited the house and proceeded to sit on a lawn chair where she actually watched the fire spread throughout the house, he told local broadcaster WMAR. This narrative was not only corroborated by eyewitness accounts but also by a video shot by neighbor Avery Hammond, capturing the escalating flames and Metwally's eerie composure as she watched. The situation took an even more dire turn when bystanders heard desperate cries for help emanating from the basement of the burning house. They rushed to aid the trapped individual, managing to help her escape through a window. This victim was later identified as Brenda Holbrook, 52, a resident of the house. Brenda was trapped inside of the inferno for several minutes and had no idea how to get out. She knew that going further up was not an option, so in an attempt to avoid the smoke, she went into the basement. Luckily for her, there was a basement window at ground level that she was able to escape from. She almost burned to death in that house. Her brother's voice broke as he recounted the harrowing details to WMAR, the weight of what could have been a tragic loss heavy in his heart. His words were a somber reminder of the thin line between life and death, punctuated by his profound gratitude toward the two individuals whose bravery shone brightly in the face of calamity. "I'm just really thankful to the two guys that helped her out of that basement, because I don't think she'd be here today if they hadn't helped her," he expressed, acknowledging the courage and quick action that snatched his sister from the jaws of death. As the inferno consumed the residents, a palpable tension hung in the air, pierced only by the sound of sirens as firefighters and police officers converged on the scene. Their arrival marked a turning point in the day's events, a glimmer of hope amidst the smoke and chaos. In the midst of their swift and decisive response, Gail Metwally, the woman accused of igniting the blaze, was apprehended near the scene of her alleged crime. Her arrest brought a semblance of justice to the forefront, though the scars left by the fire's fury would not be easily erased.
Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story.
The fire marshal's investigation into the origins of the blaze revealed a chilling conclusion: arson. This deliberate act of setting the home ablaze transformed the incident from a tragic accident to a malicious attack, adding a layer of malevolence to the already traumatic event. It was a revelation that sent shockwaves through the community, painting a stark picture of the danger that had lurked within one of their own homes. Metwally faced a slew of charges, a testament to the gravity of her actions. First and second-degree attempted murder, first-degree arson, first-degree assault, malicious burning, malicious destruction of property, and reckless endangerment, each charge a stark reminder of the potential human cost of her actions. The video captured by Avery Hammond adds a vivid layer to this story, showcasing not just the argument that preceded the fire, but the fire's progression from a manageable emergency to a full-blown disaster. The person filming, bewildered and shocked, provides a running commentary that captures the escalating horror. The camera then pans to Metwali, nonchalantly sitting and watching the fire, an image that would become a haunting symbol of the incident. As the fire rages, the video captures a moment of terror and bravery when it's revealed that someone is still trapped inside the house. A woman is seen emerging from a basement window, helped by quick-thinking bystanders as smoke and flames threaten to engulf the home. This act of courage stands in stark contrast to the calculated indifference displayed by Metwali. Glenda Holbrook, the woman rescued from the basement, would later be revealed as one of the residents. Her sister Pat Bernal provided a harrowing account of Holbrook's ordeal, saying a trash can had been thrown down the stairs, blocking her exit. The physical toll was evident, as Bernal noted that the fire burned and singed Holbrook's hair, a visceral reminder of the narrow escape from death she had. The narrative surrounding Metwali's actions, as detailed by Senior Deputy State Fire Marshal Oliver Alkire, paints a picture of deliberate and reckless endangerment. Metwali's decision to set multiple fires and then watch as the house burned, with full knowledge that someone was trapped inside, is an act of unimaginable cruelty. This story, with its elements of suspense, horror, and bravery, reaches beyond the events of a single day. It delves into the depths of human capacity for both evil and good. Metwali's motivations, described by Bernal as stemming from mental health issues, add a complex layer to the narrative, suggesting a backstory filled with turmoil and distress. Metwali's legal representation, the State Public Defender's Office, had not responded to requests for comment, leaving many questions unanswered. As Metwali awaited her court appearance, set for June 2nd, the community grappled with the aftermath of the fire and the shocking revelations about one of their own. The incident not only highlighted the devastating impact of arson, but also showcased the courage and quick action of neighbors who stepped in to avert a tragedy. This story of fire, fury, and resilience in Elkton, Maryland, remains a powerful illustration of the complexities of human nature, the thin line between sanity and madness, and the indomitable spirit of those who rise in defense of their fellow beings in moments of crisis. If stories of life and death are what you enjoy, then subscribe and keep coming back for more.